Hi, I'm Allison Massey, registered dietitian and certified diabetes care and education specialist. And today I want to talk to you about what we drink and why that matters. All of us, regardless of our health conditions, should be watching the added sugars in our diet. And a lot of added sugars come into our diet, unfortunately, through our beverage choices. Now, we all know that water is usually the best choice. However, I totally understand that water can seem a little bit boring at times. So I wanted to talk you through a few options that I found in very budget-friendly locations that were either zero added sugar or had just a little bit of added sugar and would totally fit in a healthy diet plan. So the two places that I went to find some ideas and options were the Dollar Tree and Aldi. So first up, let's talk a little bit about the Dollar Tree. So when I went into the Dollar Tree, I actually found two low-calorie, no sugar added beverage options to hydrate so that you could have a little bit of flavor. And the first thing, which is one of my favorite beverages in general this time of year, is tea. And in my Dollar Tree, I found green tea and a whole box of green tea for $1.25. And this is 100 bags of tea. So that will take me through quite a few cups of green tea. So the great thing about tea is it's high in antioxidants. You can add your own sweetener if you need to, and you can drink it obviously either hot or cold in the summer months. At that price point, it's definitely a good bargain for a high flavor, high antioxidant, and no sugar added unless you add it beverage. So I really loved green tea as an option in the Dollar Tree. Next up, I found something interesting which I hadn't actually really tried before. Seltzer waters are something that I talk to my clients about a lot. They come in all different flavors, and you can find these at most grocery stores and food locations. They're typically calorie-free. Now, a new line of beverages that came out, several years ago are caffeinated seltzer waters, and that's what the True North is. And believe it or not, I found it in the Dollar Tree. So this was a 4-pack, so it was perfect so I could try it to see if I liked it. Obviously, you have to be careful if you are caffeine sensitive. And the other thing to keep in mind with some of these kind of energy or caffeinated beverages is sometimes there's other additives in the beverage. So you really should look at the ingredient list to see if it's something that would work for you. But they had two flavors at my Dollar Tree. They had the grapefruit lemonade and the black cherry. And I have to say, so both of these are 0 calories and no carbohydrates, of course, because they're 0 calories. And they were really good. Again, you'd have to be careful about the time of day that you're drinking these. And because they are caffeinated, and I wouldn't suggest drinking more than one at a time, but definitely a better option than some of these other kind of energy drinks that are on the market that have really high quantities sometimes of caffeine. So you have to be very careful with drinking those beverages. Now, my last suggestion might be my favorite, and for those coffee lovers out there, I hope you consider this as something that you might try. So, flavored coffees are very high in calories, as many of us probably already know. They also tend to have a lot of sugar, and at $4 or more a cup, they also can get pretty pricey. So I have something fun for you to try that's also seasonal for the winter months, and that is actually using a cold foam that you find on your own in the grocery store. So they actually use these in a lot of our coffee shops in the area, but you can do it at home. It's very easy, and then you can control how much you're adding and control the added sugar basically to your beverage. So this one is from Aldi, very affordable. So the whole can is basically the price of a small cup of coffee. So between $3 and $4, depending on if you can find it on sale or not. So the great thing is I have a cup of cold brewed coffee, no added sugar, and the serving size on this is actually 1/3 of a cup. So I wanted to show you, I thought it would be fun to show you how much that is for the coffee. So this is going to add a nice kind of seasonal flavor. So a third of a cup of my cold foam, which is basically milk and a little bit of cream and sugar and added flavoring, is 45 calories, and it's only 7 grams of carbohydrate for those that count carbs. So I'm actually gonna get a spoon so I can make sure that I get every little drop of my cold foam on here to show you how much I'm actually getting. So it's a pretty decent amount of cold foam, and it's if you like, a little bit of dairy in your coffee beverage, a little bit of sweetness, and a little bit of flavor, the cold foams are a nice option for you. Again, you have to watch the quantity, so I just used the serving size so I could keep it at around 7 grams of carbohydrate and about 45 calories. You could mix this in, you could just stick a straw in here and drink it just like this, but a really nice kind of low-calorie, low-carb, festive coffee beverage. I hope that provides you with some inspiration on low sugar added beverages, and don't forget to check your labels. If currently you're drinking a lot of juice and soda, start small. So set goals each week or maybe even each day to drink a little bit less than you were drinking before. It's definitely helpful and it's beneficial for your health to focus on low-calorie hydration options every day. Until next time, this is Alex.